Thanks for listening in to this short instructional video about attending a session on Zoom. This video is designed for people who have either never attended a meeting or who have attended one and had difficulties with moving around and figuring out what to do and when to do it. When you are invited to attend a Zoom meeting, you will receive an invitation, usually by email, and it will contain a link and a meeting ID. Depending upon your host, you may or may not have a password. If the host chose to use a meeting password, you won't be able to get in without that password. If for some reason the link doesn't work, you can certainly go online to zoom.us, and in the upper right-hand corner you can see Join a Meeting. And if you click Join a Meeting, you can use the meeting ID to get in. So that's a good option to keep in mind, and pretty much it works the same way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this link, and I'm going to get us into the meeting. All right, so this is what you're going to see when you try to attend a meeting. When you hit the Launch Application window, make sure that Zoom Meetings is highlighted, and then you click Open Link, and you should be asked for a password. Sometimes you will be asked to wait until you are admitted to the meeting. Sometimes hosts don't want just anyone with the link to get in. They want to manually let you in once they see your name. So that's what just happened here. First thing you want to do is make sure that you join with your computer audio. And if you're going to be using a phone, still do that, and then you can transfer to the telephone. Now you'll notice that you're in full screen view. The only thing you can see is the presenter's screen. You can go to the top of your window and you'll see View Options, and then you can exit full screen. And you don't have to worry about having it take up the whole screen. Now I'm going to close this window down so it doesn't interfere. Now, one of the things you're going to notice, and it is very frustrating to people, is it appears that all the controls are gone and you can't do anything. All you need to do is move your cursor to the edge of the window. That's why sometimes it's important not to have full screen, because you might not realize that. So where are the settings? You don't see a settings option. Well, they're over here near the microphone in the lower left. If you click the little drop down arrow, you'll see that you have choices about what microphone to choose, what speakers. And again, a lot of these videos, you're not going to be using a microphone if you're attending a meeting. But if you're doing something with family, you want to make sure your microphone works. This is where you can switch to phone audio if you're not going to be using your computer audio. And when you click the audio settings, it takes you right into the audio settings. But as you can see, all the other settings that are available to you as an attendee appear there as well. I'm going to click out of here. And then I'm going to show you how to launch your video. All right. And in many cases, the host does not automatically allow attendees to have their video appear. Sometimes you have to launch it yourself, but all you have to do is click it. And now you can see up in the top, you see your own video. So the person you see is me, but again, I'm the attendee. So this would be you. Whoever's presenting, their image would be over here. I don't have one there because I don't want to confuse you with it. That is the presenter right here. So you have your videos. Now, if you don't want to look at the video, you don't have to. You can click this little control and you can hide yourself. If you want to hide somebody else, you can. If you would like to see the videos larger than this little thumbnail view, go up to the top under View Options and click Side by Side. And now you can see the videos are over on the right. Now what you can do is you can move this and you can make this bigger or smaller. So if you have a lot of people on the video, it's wiser to do that. And again, if you have the family who's doing a video, you're not going to have the PowerPoint or the visuals over here. Right, so I'm going to put this back on the top, and then I'm going to shut my video off because I don't want to distract you. Another thing that people find important is they want to see who the other participants are. And if you click Participants, it's going to show you who they are. Now, sometimes it'll pop out here, and other times it will be attached to this window. And the control for doing that is these three little dots down here. All right, you can merge it to the window and you can see it over here on the side. And once again, if you don't like the way that is, you can just move it around and you can arrange it. It's very easy to do. Now, in Zoom, you can change controls a number of different ways. You can unmute yourself here. You can unmute yourself down in the bottom, or you can go over to the left and you can unmute yourself here. So again, part of the reason why the controls are in that white bar on the right is because your control panel in the main screen disappears. Now, if you want to chat, you click the chat. And again, you can use the three dots and you can put that over to the right and you can see them both together. Now, if there are a lot of participants, you may not want to do that. And what you may want to do is you may actually want to pop them back out. All right, so you can do that by clicking the down arrow. And again, you can, if you want to move one of them to another screen, I just moved it off screen to my other screen, you can do that as well. All right, so again, you have multiple choices about the different things that you want to do. If you are going to be a presenter, you're going to be sharing stuff on your screen with other people, you click this. Now, I have that disabled in this particular meeting, but if you are going to be a co-presenter and you are permitted to do it, that's what you would click. If you want to record the meeting from your end and you're allowed to do that, you click here. So those are your different options. And the final thing I want to discuss is over in the upper left, you see a little I for information. That gives you all the information about your video. And you can see that I may have had a typo when I did it because it says Vaido instead of video. But that's where your important information is, your meeting ID, who the host is. There's two different passwords. There's the password that contains numbers and letters if you're typing it in on a keyboard. But if you're calling in and you're going to attend via the audio portion via the phone, you can only enter numbers. So that is there for you as well. The URL, the link that you have in your invitation appears there. It allows you to copy it if you want to send an email to somebody. And then your participant ID, that's who you are in the video. So that is it for today. If you have any questions or any other suggestions for videos, feel free to reach out to me on my website at lindamchenry.com. Thank you.